Hey there. Welcome back. Today, I have quite a variety of cozy fall autumnal triggers for you. Right off the bat here, I have a cup of hot cocoa. Because I love hot cocoa. Don't need much of an excuse to have some. And one of you suggested the sound of stirring cocoa in a mug as a cozy fall trigger. So I don't know if there's any technique to doing relaxing stirring, but I did choose this extra long spoon. So, knock into the mic there so that I could give you an extra long, tall stirring experience. The spoon has little stars on it. I'm not sure if you can see. I have 4 of these long spoons. They belonged to my grandmother, and I love them because they make things seem very special and fancy. And I made this in my yellow and red Gizmonic Institute mug. And if you're a fan of Mystery Science Theater 3000, then you will know what this references. And if not, it's just a nice autumnal set of colors for my cozy hot chocolate. Mystery Science Theater is a very funny parody show. It's hard to explain, but the characters make fun of really, really bad movies, basically. And it's very entertaining and was a cult favorite, I guess, in I don't know, did it originally come out in the 90s, I guess? I mean, I was watching it in the 90s, but anyway, Mystery Science Theater, I raise my mug to you. If there's any MSD3K fans out there, let me know. So I'm going to have a bit of my cocoa. Do a little bit of drinking, sipping sounds for you. Oh, and my belly might make some sounds for you as well. I don't know, that didn't really sip. Maybe I have it a little bit too full. I made this hot chocolate with oat milk and cocoa powder and coconut sugar. I really like to make homemade hot chocolate. I mean, I love hot chocolate packets. There's a lot of nostalgia to, tearing open or tearing into a good old Swiss Miss hot chocolate packet. But, those packets do have a lot of other, extra stuff in there that we don't really need. So I do like to just keep it simple and make it homemade a lot of the time. And coconut sugar, which I sometimes have for variety, is particularly yummy in it. I have found, so that's my current recipe. Leave the spoon in this stuff. There we go. That's what I wanted, a little sipping sound. Do you like that? Is that, I don't know, is that a trigger? I hope it's at least setting the sipping ambiance. I hope I'm being rambly enough in this part that if you are not going to sleep right now and you are just watching this video for fun, if you want to pause and go make yourself your own hot beverage of your choice, then we can enjoy them together. Or, we can just pretend, as we so often do on this channel. I don't know what, I keep doing glasses adjustments today. I'm really, really trying to not be self-conscious of little bips and bloops in my videos and try to just, keep my flow going and not edit all those things out, because I actually like it when other people do that too. But sometimes I get amused with myself and just, I don't know, all my little maneuvers of doing things here. But I have my hot cocoa, so thank you to the person who suggested that. And I am going to keep sipping on this throughout the video. Sometimes you watch vlogs or things where people are like, tea and chat time, and then they never actually drink their tea. So I do want to drink this hot chocolate because it's yummy. And I don't really drink coffee anymore, only on very special occasions, and I don't even really drink black tea because the caffeine just gets to me. But luckily, I seem to still be able to tolerate the caffeine in chocolate, like in a hot cocoa, or, just to eat a piece of chocolate or to eat chocolate candy or something like that. Thank heavens, I still seem to be okay. So hot chocolate and chai and herbal teas have really become my mainstay. So that seems like that would be the most stereotypical ASMR thing to do ever. And it's kind of funny, even when I was a little kid, I was always sort of interested, in sound and communication. And I remember when I learned what Foley was, the art, or the actual, the name for what the people do who create sound effects in movies, in films and things. So, when you hear someone clopping down the stairs and someone's, clopping together something to make that sound. And so I feel like sometimes ASMR veers into that a little bit. I think it taps into my secret desire to be a Foley artist. I wouldn't be a very precise one, as I just whacked into my mic. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side. I think maybe this is the first time I've ever had a beverage in a video, because I'm always afraid of knocking things over, but I think this will be safe. have a lot of fall triggers for you. I guess I should point out first that I am wearing my leafy shirt. So that's becoming an official tradition on Quiet Comfort ASMR that I wear my leafy shirt for a fall triggers video. I'm also wearing my acorn. Ooh, there was a motorcycle, I think. I'm also wearing my acorn earrings, which are a favorite that I wore in my sister's wedding 11 years ago, and I love them still. And another trigger that someone suggested as a cozy fall idea was some blanket sounds. So to make us even more cozy, I brought along this cozy blanket. I love this blanket because it is not that thick. It's pretty thin, so you can fold it up and take it with you a lot of places. I like to take this one with me when I travel. So if I'm on a plane or a train and I get cold, I have something to cuddle up in. If I'm in a meeting in a crazy air-conditioned building, I have been known to pull this out of my bag. So I thought it would be nice to have it here to keep us cozy. So putting it on my lap, and I'll spread it out here so that there's a little over for you to have too. There you go. And yeah, it is a nice, that blanket sound can be really nice. I recently saw Sky ASMR putting a blanket on her mic. And making sounds on the mic. And then if I talk through the blanket, I don't know if that does anything else. Kind of neat though, an extra little effect. Let's see how it sounded against my shirt. I'm kind of an amateur when it comes to fabric sounds. I don't really know a lot of good technique for that. But we will just stay cozy here with our blankie. And then let me see. I have a ton of gourds, so I think I'm going to kind of disperse my gourds throughout this little hangout time. First I have this beautiful little pumpkin-shaped orange and green gourd. Orange and green gourd. And you see ones often that are shaped like mini pumpkins like this, but they are usually orange, just plain orange, or white. The ones that I have seen anyway. And so I was very charmed by this one because of it being green as well as orange. I just bet that stem would make a good sound. Yes, this one is very cute. I'm always drawn to this little, like, sort of Cinderella pumpkin shape. And I love getting gourds like this. It's my favorite fall decoration because they are so beautiful. And, you know, a natural decoration. And they actually last quite a long time. We usually put them in the windowsill, and, you know, once we've kind of gotten through the main season of decorating with them, and they just keep drying out and kind of preserve, and usually last all the way through the winter, so that's very cool. Okay, this is gourd number 1. I think I have about, I don't know, half a dozen gourds. And there's even more on the bookshelf behind me. But hey, this is the season for them. I wait for this all year. So, we'll put this first one down. Okay, another sip of hot cocoa. After that first gourd. Lovely, lovely. You all can tell me, are the swallowing sounds weird? Or are they kind of nice? I honestly don't know. I don't think I've really drank anything in a video before, so I said I wanted to try new things. So thank you for encouraging me to do that. I realize every time before I take a sip, I look up and make eye contact with you. I'm like, are you watching? Are you watching me drink this cocoa? It's really funny. Like I said, I'm not used to, that's something I'm not used to doing on screen. Okay, next up, friends. Can you guess what I have here? Can you guess? Can you guess? I have a little pile of leaves. These are gathered from my yard, and I realized I think I would like to do an outdoor leaf tromping video, so I could really get in there and, you know, crunch some of these up. But for today, wow, Mother Nature's crinkles, that's something. I will show you some of my leaves individually. We have several beautiful maple leaves. There's this one, which is darker brown, and I think is just beautiful. It's almost like a chocolate color, and it has a hole in it. Many of these do. They're not pristine specimens. They are nature, and it's natural form. That one, and then we have these two beautiful little red ones. And then we have a lot of birch trees. So let's see, here's a birch and another maple. And then the rest of these are all oak, I think. Different oaks. I wish I knew my trees better. I know them pretty well. Oh, that's a really nice big one. Okay, I'll save him for last. Put him over there and show you these for now. How much crinkle is too much crinkle? That is the question. And then this last, I'm going to let him twirl onto the mic cover. Oh. Mighty oak. Mike brushing with leaves. Hooray. That seems pretty darn folly. And they're just, leaves are so amazing. You can see their veins and their shape and the way they change. They are amazing. I really like these leaf sounds. I think maybe I could do more. I could do, a longer video of leaf sounds. So let me know if that's something that you might like. Okay, shall we play in the leaves? I think we only get one shot at this, and I don't know what it'll sound like or what it'll look like. But are you ready? Is it okay if I throw some leaves at you above us? Not at you, I won't throw them hard, I promise. Is that okay? Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay! Oh, I love it. I love to play in the leaves with you. That's really fun. Let me see. This is the one that ended up on me, so it must be my lucky leaf. Lucky leaf, lucky leaf, lucky leaf, lucky leaf. I kind of like doing the near and the far. That's nice. Okay, so lovely leaves. I think it's time for another sip of cocoa. I'm so glad I brought this along. It makes it so much more enjoyable, I have to admit, because I usually don't eat or drink anything. I am a little self-conscious about oh, do I have, cocoa on my face? And I didn't wear any kind of lipstick or colored lip stuff in this video, which I usually do just because I think it makes my, mouth show up better. But I didn't today because I hate it. I hate when you get, like lipstick or lip color on your mug. I don't know. That just grosses me out. So I wanted to be able to fully enjoy my hot chocolate and not be bothered by that. So, I'm more natural today. So good, so good. And so that actually brings me to the next little fall trigger I brought, which is this lip balm. I'm a big fan of lip balm and tapping on lip balm. And I like Burt's Bees. They make a lot of different flavors. And this particular one is salted caramel or salted caramel, however you choose to say that word. And so the cap is brown, and this came in a multi-pack of holiday flavors that I got last year from Burt's Bees, and I didn't realize I still had one of them left. And so now the seasonal timing is perfect again to be using it. And I like Burt's Bees because even though this is salted caramel flavor, I should do it on this side. Oh, it didn't pop that much. Not the poppiest of tops. Interesting. But I like that even though it's salted caramel flavor, they didn't, make it brown with some weird color or something. It's still just, sort of normal, like beeswax and, oil colored, the things that are in it. So I'm going to have a little bit of salted caramel lip balm since I'm not wearing anything else on my lips, so. I don't usually make sounds like that. Mouth sounds or like underwater sounds is what I think of them as, but let me know if you do like that sort of thing. Maybe I'll do some more of it. But anyway, that was just a little one, but a little fallish lip balm. So we're cozy and hydrated and moisturized, and things are going pretty well. So, you know what? Let's have another gourd interlude. I was going to save all the gourds for the end, but I think it's more fun this way. So, here is gourd number 2. Check this one out. This one is a little bit taller, a little bit more stately in its shape. And we always call these ones that are bumpy like this popcorn ones because to me they look like popcorn. And this one is so cool because it's got this nice yellow and then pale creamy color. And then when you flip it over, you get this fun surprise on the bottom that it has this little circle of green stripies. And that's what I love about gourds, is that they are so diverse. You know, and there are certain colors and patterns and textures that repeat throughout them, but each one is very, very unique. Which also makes it fun to get them every year, because you never know exactly what you're going to get. Well, I hadn't thought about tapping on gourds with other gourds. Maybe that's related to the Society for Putting Things on Top of Other Things from Monty Python. But here is another gourd. He's a smooth gourd, and I don't know, he just looks like he might just be dying to tap on his sibling gourd here. That kind of sounds like a basketball. Experimental gourd tapping. But you can see how these are both yellow and green and striped, but and have similarities, but are very different. What I was trying to say there, they are very different, but you can tell they're, kind of from the same crew. And that's what I like about them. So take them over to this side, and 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 just let the gourds relax you and wipe away anything you don't need, okay? Why not? I'll use these gourds to pull away some things you don't need. Let it go. Let it go. Things that you don't need. Moving into this beautiful autumn season, we'll just let them go. Just let them go. So there you go. You didn't know the gourds are going to help you, did you? But the gourds, with their weighty earthiness, they just absorbed some of your yucky stuff and helped you throw it away. And that's something that I think is very amazing about natural objects, and why I like to have plants and, vegetables and things that grew in the ground, and, things that are a little less permanent, but then also stones and rocks and crystals and things like that, because I love that earth element. I love having something that was in the earth, and that helps me feel more strong and grounded and secure. So, yet another gourd. Okay, that's gotten us through 3 gourds. Okay, the next thing that I have is, can you guess? I don't think you can see it. What do you think this is? It is the metal lid to a candle. And I love how this candle smells. And I like how it sounds. I've had I've had this camera, oh my goodness, I can't speak. I've had this candle, too much sugar from the hot chocolate. My brain is scattered. I've had this candle for a while, and I actually tapped on it a little bit in the ASMR video I made with my mom, which hysterically is the most popular video I've ever made. It has like 6,000 views or something like that, which is so far beyond any of my other videos. So my mom is obviously a star, and I should try to get her to do another video with me sometime. But she and I tapped on this candle a little bit in that video, but I don't think I have since then, and I really liked it. I really like it. I like how it sounds. And the scent of this candle is Vermont maple shortbread. That was a bit of a sloppy tracing there, but it is from Cricket and Clover. It is a soy wax candle. And I bought this at a little shop where they had a lot of candles from this company. And this was the only one that I really liked. And it was funny because I didn't really like the other ones much at all. But this one I loved. So I got it. It's not too strong. You know, candles are often, kind of strong for me. I have a sensitive nose. So I have been enjoying the smell of this candle all through the spring and summer without even burning it. As you can see, I haven't even lit it yet because it smells so nice. It smells like delicious, like sugar cookie sweetness. Here, I'll let you give it a smell. Isn't that nice? And so I would just leave it open in the room and it would give a nice scent to the room. But since it is officially autumn now, I want to really light it. So let me see, you know what? I brought some matches, but I don't know if these matches are going to work. You know what? I was going to give up on the matches and just go straight to my lighter, but I decided to be adventurous. Let's have a little faith, Devin. Let's have a little faith. I brought this cute box of matches, which has a hot air balloon on the front of it. Oh no, it's a hot air balloon, but sort of with like a little vehicle under it. I don't know what you would call that. There's one on the back too. These are pretty old matches, but I thought it would be, more romantical and autumnal to use matches than to just use a lighter. I light candles a lot in my house, so I do just have some lighters. But let's see, what the heck. Maybe we can be coordinated enough to do this. So I will take a match, and these ones have yellow match heads, which is really cute, and even more autumnal. Okay, don't want to catch the don't want to catch the fluffy mic on fire, so I'm going to kind of strike this over here. Are you ready? Okay, I'll do it over here so you can see it. This might be very anticlimactic, we'll see. But even the messing up sounds of striking are kind of a nice sound, right? Okay, I don't think the box is going to was nice to tap on, right? Nice to tap on. So, okay, I'll just MacGyver it here a little bit, be a little bit daring. And I'm going to use my lighter to light the match. There you go. So now we have a lovely lit match. You can look at that flame for a moment if you want. That's why it's nice to have it on a nice long match, so you can, play around with it for a minute. I don't want to be a pyro here, but let's light our brand new candle. I don't think the lighting might not make much sound, but ooh, yay, it's crackling a little. Okay. Bye-bye match, and I will put that in the metal lid of the candle so that is nice and safe and secure. Yay, and now we have our candle lid. And I mean, this is a hefty candle. This is in a nice mason jar and will last a long time. It's so cozy. So we'll see how much stronger it smells now. The maple shortbread. It does. It reminds me. It's sort of like a sugar cookie smell, but with that mapliness. But it's also very like buttery. I don't know. It's really nice, and all the other scents from this kind of candle, like they were all too strong and kind of floral, or I don't know. I just wasn't that into them, but this one is lovely. Okay, well, I can't really put this behind me because I don't want to burn any of the books on my bookshelf. So you know what? I'm going to try putting this just right down here in front of me on the little stand that I have my microphone on. And hopefully maybe that makes a nice little glow. It's very steady. It's very safe. No worries. And then we can still kind of enjoy the glow of it. Okay, so what else do I have over here? Or anywhere for that matter. Okay, I think it's time for a little more hot cocoa. And you know what? I'm glad I brought the spoon because, hot cocoa does inevitably, some of the chocolate kind of ends up on the bottom. And that's, can make sure the last part is really good. I'm going to put this down over here as well. And, have another little bit of hot cocoa. Almost finished here. I'm timing it out pretty well with our triggers. Yummy, 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 yummy. What is your favorite fall hot beverage? Let me know. I also have some apple cider currently, and so I thought about making a mug of cider for this, but the hot chocolate just sounded so good that I wanted to take that person's suggestion, but maybe we'll do some cider in a video before the season is out. Okay, let me see, I have a few more gourds, but before that, something kind of simple. I just have these two pens, two writing markers, and they're in these nice fall colors. Oh, I gotta be careful if I'm gonna have my camera down here, or have my candle down here. But there are these nice fall colors. Oh, I bet that does make nice lighting. Friends, I still have no idea what I'm doing. After 2 years, I'm seriously just making this up as we go along. So there's the orange one, and there's the yellow one. So starting out, let's keep our attention on the orange one, okay? So you can just keep your attention there. And even if it moves away, you can just keep watching it. And you don't need to pay any attention to the yellow pen or let it distract you in any way. Just focus on the orange. The orange. Good job. Very, very good job. Okay, we're going to switch it up now. Is that okay? Okay, now bring your attention to this gold pen, to the yellow one, okay? And keep your attention on it. And whether we speed up or we slow down, you can just keep your attention right on the yellow. Right on the yellow. And just watch them as they move around. Beautiful. Good job, good job, good job. Now you pick the one that you like the most, yellow or orange. And keep your attention right there as I move them around a little bit. So just keep your attention on the pens. And they might move further away. Come in close. Move further away. Come in close. But you just watch them, okay? And if the motion changes, or if you can't see them, just be patient. Keep your attention right with me. You're doing so great. Just a little bit longer, okay? Just keep your focus a little bit longer. 3, 2, 1. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, now you can just release your attention. Maybe look around a little bit. Loosen up a little bit. If your eyes are closed, just relax, and wherever you are, take a nice deep breath. Let something go that you don't need anymore. Okay, just a bit more of following my instructions. I am going to use this orange pen, and I'm going to point to one of the leaves on my shirt, okay? And if I'm not exactly pointing at a leaf, you can just choose the leaf closest to the pointer that you can see, okay? And I was going kind of fast there, but right now, you can focus on this leaf, this cream-colored leaf right here. Can you focus right here? Can you focus right here? Okay, great. And then there's this little turquoisey one up on top of my shoulder. Can you see it? It's there, even if you can't quite see it. Just bring your focus there for me, okay? Beautiful. You're doing a great job. Okay, and then how about this little one right here? Right here, this little cluster right here at the seam. Beautiful. And then let's come up here. I can't even quite see what color that one is. I want to make sure I'm pointing at one so you can see. So bring your attention there, okay? And then I'd like you to just choose one, okay? From this whole region of my shirt, whatever you can see. Choose a leaf that you like and bring your attention to it, okay? And I'm not going to point or anything. I just trust you that you're bringing your attention to one of them, okay? Beautiful. And then choose one more leaf, a different one, and look at that one. can tell me what color it is if you want. Okay, cool. Okay, great. All right, well, all these beautiful leaves. Put my pen down, and I do think that this shirt makes a pretty good fabric sounds noise. So you can see all my beautiful leaves. Beautiful. Good job. Good job. Okay, well, the last thing I have is, surprise, a few more gourds. So check out these two adorable lumpy gourds. They look kind of cool in the candlelight here. We have, oh, I'm losing my gourds. My gourds are falling. First we have this bumpy green gourd. I have a tendency to tap really fast on these gourds. I want to like slow it down a little. You know, I think that drinking the hot cocoa is making my belly gurgle a little. But, you know, that's what happens when you just hang out, you know. You have the real things of life. So yeah, like I said, this one is super bumpy and fun. It's got lots of texture. Kind of looks like it's like, you know, trying to be an avocado, but can't quite get there. And then I have this little flatter, kind of UFO shaped white one, which is also a little bit bumpy. See how they sound together. I don't know, the gourd sounds are always pretty experimental. And then I have this last gourd, where did it go? Which is another one like this bigger one. I'll bring them up together. See how they sound together. And like I said, I just loved the color of these so much. So I had to pick several of them up. So just to review, you know, the diversity and beauty of our gourds. We have this little green, orange Cinderella pumpkin. We have these two bumpy friends that we just were exploring with. We have this long, skinny fellow, and I don't know, maybe he didn't get as much airtime here. I think I was tapping on the other gourd with him, but give him some solo time. And then our other bigger pumpkin. And you know, I might as well. I mean, I thought maybe I would need to try to, you know, compress this video a little bit, consolidate it a little bit, but I love to make long videos, so who cares? I'm going to reach back here and get this gourd and reach back here and get this gourd because these are the other two that I hadn't shown you yet. This is a little bumpy, stripy green one. And this is a totally yellow butt, ba-boom, with the little green bottom. There must be something, you know, within the gourds genetically that makes them have those cute little green stripy bottoms. See, the autumn makes me say naughty things. Stripy bottom. But, okay, now I'm just getting silly. So, perhaps that means that we should wrap things up here. Thank you for hanging out with me and my gourds and all my autumn treasures. And thank you very much to everyone for all your nice comments on my last video, my 2-year anniversary video. It means so much to me to know that I am helping you and bringing some healing and some goodness into the world. That is what I want to do. So thank you. So I guess we need to, you know, be responsible and wrap things up here. So I'm going to put down my gourd. I'm going to pick up, yes, it's not too hot. I really love this candle because you can kind of move it around. This is nice thick glass. I'm going to bring my candle back up here. And then we'll blow it out. Are you ready? Beautiful. Have that. Sometimes it crackles a little. Put that down there. And then have my last little sip of hot cocoa here. This has been so cozy. I'm going to cozy up under my blanket one last time here before we go. It's so nice to spend time with you, and I hope that you are enjoying this cozy, cozy, cozy autumn season. Take good care,